Hi ladies, welcome back to part 5. Now I'm taking a Tim Holtz stamp and inking it up with some Timber Brown StazOn ink and placing it onto a piece of vanilla cardstock. And then heat setting that, making sure that it's completely dry. Then taking some vintage photo distress ink and colouring in the entire piece of cardstock there, just concentrating on the left hand side, making it fairly dark, and then just fading it across the side. Just taking some aged mahogany there and inking the edges of that. And then adhering that piece to the envelope fold out mini section there. So continuing on, placing all the photo mats onto that. That was a massive job. It was like a mini within a mini, but the effect is absolutely gorgeous, and the amount of space that it creates. So there it is, finished. And each of those sections can have a tag inserted. I did do a few tags, but not too many, because the album eventually finished fairly chunky, so I wanted to leave some room for Ruthie to add some photos. Okay, so now I've just taken a piece of meshing netting and attaching it to a page there using glossy accents. Just making sure it's adhered there. And taking some halfback pearls and adding just a few to define the corners. And I didn't think that was maybe secure enough, so I end up placing some acetate on top of that, and you still get the effect of the mesh. So here I'm making just a little section to attach the acetate to. It's a fold out section as well, and taking some Stampin' Up tacky tape there. Now cutting out a corner section of a paper doily. So now distressing it all using some walnut gold glimmer mist, and it became clogged, so I just unscrewed the lid slightly to let out the air, excess air, and then screwed it back. Now just spraying on some, I think that was creme de chocolat, and taking the let's say Tim Holtz mask, the Timeworks mask, and then just distressing that with some vintage photo distress ink. taking some aged mahogany distress ink and just going around the edges. And just going around the edges of the was it the inside or the front? It might be the front section there. So just adhering that paper doily with some Scotch quick dry adhesive. Strategically placing that adhesive there. Just taking some paper towel and then running my brayer over it to get the excess glue off there. Okay, so now making some silk flowers, satin flowers, sorry. So just taking a piece of the satin, cut out into a circle, various size circles, and using my lighter to curve the edges there underneath. So let's continue on to part 6. Bye.